Hello, I'm so happy to see you all again. We are on lesson 137, 137. So that's for mom and dad. We're on lesson 137. So let's review just a little bit. We won't go over all of our special sounds again. You can do that with mom. Let's just go over our two new ones that we learned yesterday, okay? So let's start with this one. Who knows what this says? CH says as in church. And our other one that we learned says OR says or, as in morning. So let's make sure that you review those. Maybe mom can write them down somewhere and you guys can practice them, or maybe mom already did, so you can practice them. And there's some words that I typed for you that I want you to read today with mom. You do have a writing page and you have a number writing page. That's okay, we need practice writing our numbers. And then we talked yesterday. Remember when Sammy was here? Fight word Sammy? And we learned about counting by twos. Do you remember that? Well, let's start off today by counting by fives. We're going to count by fives all the way to 100. Okay, are you ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. That's our favorite, right? 100. Now let's try counting by tens. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's our favorite, 100. So today, get this paper out. The one that I gave you, and mom should know where it is. It was stapled to the back of that packet. So make sure you get this number out, and let's try counting by twos today. Let's try it without the whisper numbers. If you need to point to the whisper number, you can, but don't say it, okay? And then we say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Good. Did you see how it looks like my finger is hopping? Some people call them hoppy numbers because we hop to the next number. So we hop over the whisper numbers, okay? So let's hop over them, and this time let's go all the way to 20. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Good job. You're getting good at those. Let's try it one more time. We'll just go to 20. Ready? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Good job. Now, just so you know, do you know how you get really good at counting by twos? Practice, practice, practice. And guess what? You don't even need any help because you can just hold your finger on the numbers that are circled and say them. Now, don't go down because that would be really confusing and really wrong. Just go across and then start at the next line. And you know what helps me sometimes? Sometimes if I have like another piece of paper that I hold over top of it so that I don't get mixed up. And I go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Do you see how we did that? And so that helps us not get mixed up to which line we have to hop to next, okay? So practice your counting by twos. The other thing we're going to talk about today is look what I brought home. My little clock. That big clock was kind of hard to hold up for you guys. So I brought home my little clock this time. Let's start with practicing some times. If we have, hold on, Lucy has a question. Awesome, good job. She just needs to show me something. So if we have a clock that says this time right here, we have to decide what time it is. So let's look at our little hand. Our little hand tells us that first number, and what's it pointing to? It's pointing to the number 5. And right now the big hand is pointing to the 12, and we know that that 12 means o'clock when it's used with the big hand. So what time is it? 5 o'clock. Good job. All right, ready? Oh, I'm turning it around so you can't see. You guys always try to peek. I don't think I like that very much when you're peekers. Ready? Let's try this one. Let's look at our big hand. Oh, he's past the 5 just a little bit, but not to the 6 yet. So that means it's still going to say 5 o'clock. So 5, oh no, he's pointing to a 3, so we don't say 5:03. We have to count by 5s, remember? 5, 10, 15. So it is 5:15. Is that what you said? I knew it. You're so smart. All right, let's try another one. Let's see if, oh, are you ready? Okay, ready, go. I'm going to give you just a minute. Tell me what time this says. Here's what I'm afraid of. I think I heard some of you say that it was 8. It's not 8 because look, our little hand is not to the 8 yet, almost, but not quite. So that means we still say it's 7. And when it's on the big hand is on the 6, what does that mean? 30, right. So it is 7:30. Good job. That was awesome. Okay, are you ready? We're going to do one more, and you know this one. It's my favorite. I love this time. This is my favorite time, so I know you all know. It is 12 o'clock. Do you know why it's 12 o'clock? Because both the hands are pointing up to the 12, and that means 12 o'clock. And why is that my favorite time? Because that's what time kindergarten starts. So 12 o'clock. Very good. So you keep working on your o'clock, your 15, and your 30. Keep working on those with Mom. And I know that you are going to be doing them faster than me in no time at all. All right, yesterday we talked with Zach. Do you remember when we talked about with Zach, we talked about subtraction? That is a very big word that just means taking away. And today I thought we will use my colored pencils. See my colored pencils? Actually, I think these are Lisi's colored pencils. So here's my colored pencils, and let's see how many we have. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 colored pencils. And Lisi, how many colored pencils do you want to take? 2. She needs 2 of them. Are these the 2 you need? Yes. She needs 2. So we had 3, but Lisi is taking away 2. And how many do we have left? 1. We just have 1. That's because 3 minus 2 equals 1. Good job. That is subtracting. Now on your paper today, you have some pictures on your numbers paper. It's okay if you don't have it out right now, but you have to promise me something. I'm going to hold up my board. I drew some pictures on it. I'm not a very good drawer, but you guys already know that. So don't laugh at my funny pictures, okay? On my pictures, guys, I heard some of you laughing. That was not very nice. This is a, do you know what it is? It's a choo-choo train. I know it doesn't look like a very good choo-choo train, but we're going with it, okay? So we have one choo-choo train. Now, what does this mean? This means to add. And when we add, we get more, right? But this one says 0 because there's no other train plus 1. So we have 1 equals what? 0 plus 1. This is an easy one. You guys will do this one easy. 0 plus 1 equals 1. Good job. This one is a little different. Do you see what this is? It's not a choo-choo train. It's supposed to be a bicycle. Don't make fun of my drawings. It's a bicycle, but it says we had one bicycle, and then they put an X through it because we're taking one of them away. So if we mark that one out, how many bicycles do we have left now that are not marked out? None. 0. So 1, now this is how you say this. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Oh, that was really bad. 0. We had 1, we took 1 away, now we have none left. That's what your whole paper is going to be today. If they're marking it out, then they're taking it away, and you only have that left that's not marked out. So that's how many you count. And when you add, you count how many there are all together. Okay? So that's the difference between adding and subtracting. And when you do your paper today, you have to look and see what that sign is in the middle. If it's a plus sign or it's just a minus sign. Okay? You have to pay attention to what the difference is. Now, one more little fast thing that we're going to do, and we'll try not to make this a super long video today, okay? So I'm going to read a sentence, and I want you to tell me what is wrong with this sentence, okay? If I said, Jeff put the dog's water over his dish, that doesn't sound right, does it? What word should we use? The word over isn't right. Jeff put the dog's water in his dish. That's right. I heard some of you say it. Was that you, Hunter? I think I heard you, Hunter. Jeff put the dog's water in his dish. Let's try this one. Greg likes to ski under the mountain. What's wrong with that? What should we say? Greg likes to ski on the mountain. Good job, Elijah and LMA. That was awesome. Greg likes to ski down the mountain. We could say that. We could say on the mountain. But we really can't ski under a mountain because that would not work very well. Let's try this one. The fluffy clouds floated through our house. Can clouds flow through our house? No. Where can they float? Above our house. Good. So we can't, they would be really bad if they floated through our house. It might feel kind of weird in here. Be kind of cool though, because you know what? I have on my ceiling stars. I wish I could show you. I don't really know how to show you that. Lucy can show you. See? Okay, go ahead, Lucy. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Can you see them? Can you see them? I don't know what's on the screen.
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
We have stars on our ceiling. This is our schoolroom, and we learned about constellations. That's far away. But that's why the stars are up there. But we would not want a cloud in our house. Thank you. And let's see. How about this one? There is a bridge under the river. That doesn't sound right, does it? No, the bridge would go over the river, not under. So those words are called prepositions, and that's just a big word that means we have to be careful about those little words in our sentences because sometimes we can say them the wrong way. So maybe you can think of some more sentences, or mom and dad can help you to think of some more sentences where it would be kind of funny if we said the wrong thing. Like I'm going to say right now, Lisi is on the fridge. If Lisi was on the fridge, she might get hurt. But Lisi, what were you? Lisi wasn't on the fridge. Lisi was in the fridge. She was not on the fridge. That would be really, really bad. What if we said, my guinea pigs are on their cage? If they were on their cage, they might be running away. They're not on their cage. They're in their cage. So practice those this week. Practice those little words. And that's really all we have today. You need to do some reading in your readers, and I think you guys are doing a really good job. I can't wait to hear some of you read. So thanks for watching lesson 137, and we'll see you tomorrow when we can do lesson 138, but not yet. Love you.